Hey guys, that wrestling guy. Oh man, it's been a while, I know. And if you're wondering why you can't see me in this particular installment, at WrestleMania no less, it's because I'm having camera issues, so I decided I'm going to try my very first audio-only episode. So unfortunately you can't see this gorgeous mug. Instead, you're going to have to subside with my audio commentaries. So, let us talk about what we came here to talk about. I should have done this review a month ago, almost. I know, we're coming up on Extreme Rules. But I was having camera issues, and basically it got to the point where it was either do this or have no content at all, unfortunately. So, why am I here? Well, I'm here to review WrestleMania 28, which is almost a month ago now, if you can believe that. So, let's get on with it. WrestleMania 28 live. April 1st, 2012, in the Sun Life Stadium in Miami. Okay, so we start with the pre-show. We have Primo and Epico with Rosa Mendez versus Justin Gabriel and Tyson Kidd and the Usos. This is a triple tag match for the Tag Team Championship. The Tag Team Championship is on the pre-show. You know who won this match? Who the hell cares? That's pretty much it. If you can even tell me the last time one of these guys that even had a match on Raw, with the exception of Primo and Epico, their job seems to be, since they became the tag team champs, jobbing to everyone and their brother. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, so who the hell cares? Pretty much, yeah. So we move on, and then we have the first match of the actual show. We have Sheamus, the winner of the 2012 Royal Rumble, versus Daniel Bryan for the World Heavyweight title. Daniel Bryan comes to the ring, and for now, I'm a huge Daniel Bryan fan, and I'm a huge Sheamus fan, but Daniel Bryan was and now is like the biggest babyface they've got, despite being a heel. He's got John Cena syndrome, only in reverse. So he kisses AJ with luck, turns around, boom, booted in the head by Sheamus, bro kick, pinned, new world champion. Sheamus shatters the Royal Rumble curse of the last four winners of the Rumble not winning the title at WrestleMania. Do I even have to explain why the world champion losing his title in 18 seconds is a really fucking stupid idea? Last year, this match, Sheamus versus Daniel Bryan, was for the United States title, and it was the match I really wanted to see. I think it was last year. It got bumped, and it was on the pre-show, and it got turned into a battle royal. So, yeah, for whatever reason, someone up there really does not want to see Sheamus and Daniel Bryan have a match at WrestleMania. I don't know why. They're going to have a match at Extreme Rules, a rematch, and I'm sure that it'll last a whole 35 seconds because he can bro kick him twice. It was dumb. Moving on, we have Kane versus Randy Orton. Can anyone tell me any reason why these two need to be feuding? It just seems like ever since Kane came back in his Slipknot attire, he was telling John Cena to embrace the hate. That went nowhere. And then he needed a feud for WrestleMania, so like, whatever, put him with Orton. He's not doing anything. So they did. Match was boring, plodding, slow. I didn't really care. That wrestling guy didn't care to watch a match at WrestleMania. Outstanding, guys. Anyway, Kane won, which was surprising. That doesn't really do anything for Kane. He beat Randy Orton, so what? Okay, well, I guess nobody can answer that part. Moving on, we have The Big Show versus Cody Rhodes for the Intercontinental title. Cody Rhodes has been making fun of The Big Show for the last month, showing all of his various WrestleMania embarrassments. And it's pretty damn disturbing, really. So, I really wanted Cody Rhodes to win this match. Cody Rhodes had the Intercontinental title for the last 200 and some odd days. And if you can't tell, I'm spoiling it even though it's almost a month ago. Big Show did, in fact, beat Cody Rhodes and become the Intercontinental Champion. The Big Show does not need the Intercontinental title. The Big Show will not do anything with the Intercontinental title. When he drops the belt, no one will even remember that he had it. So, whoop-dee. This would have been great for Cody if he had won, or even, having him lose could have worked if they had decided to build him up into a main event level guy. But no, he lost. He got speared out of midair and then punched, pinned, and I think he's been jobbing ever since. So yeah, they're doing a good job with the young talent. Ugh. Next we have Kelly and unimportant celebrity bitch versus Beth Phoenix and Eve. And if anyone can tell me why I should care, I'll give you a ham sandwich. So that goes on. Kelly and the stupid celebrity bitch win. No one cares, and everyone probably went to the bathroom during this match. Next, The Undertaker versus Triple H with Shawn Michaels as a special guest referee inside Hell in a Cell. This match was brutal. I had Otakun, Gorgal, and another friend of mine over for this show, and even they're not really big wrestling fans. I mean, I'm sure they know a lot because of me, but I mean, they could see the welts and bruises that The Undertaker and Triple H had during this match. They beat the piss out of each other. The Undertaker's back was purple from this match. It was... Oh, man, it was gruesome, let me tell you. Oh, man, that was just bad. I mean, The Undertaker won, and he went 20-0, as well he should. I mean, there was no reason for Triple H to win the match. It's not going to do him any favors, so... And I have to admit, Triple H doing the right thing, not being able to defeat The Undertaker, was the right way to go. I will say this, though. Once again, they had me. When, at one point, Shawn Michaels gives Sweet Chin Music to The Undertaker, who immediately turns into a pedigree. I thought that was it. That tag team finisher of DX, I thought that was it. So, they got me once again. Man, did they get me. That was close. That's the fun of being a wrestling fan. It's almost like people nowadays are embarrassed to say that the wrestlers, they got them, They sucked them into the match and actually had them believing the near falls and stuff like that. But no, they almost had me. I almost believed that Triple H was going to beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania. And that's what it's all goddamn about. That was a great match. One of the best I've seen. After that, we have Team Mr. Glad with David Otunga, the lawyer, Mark Henry, Dolph Ziggler, Jack Swagger, The Miz, and Drew McIntyre, who replaced Christian. Yeah, that's a trade-up. Versus Team Teddy, Santino Marella, R-Truth, Kofi Kingston, Zack Ryder, The Great Khali, and Booker T. The point of this stupid match was that whichever team won, their captain would become the permanent general manager of Raw and SmackDown. And I knew going in there was no way that Teddy Long's team was going to win this match because a babyface running both shows, there would not be any strife, there would be no continuation of the storyline. Team Johnny had to win. John Laurinaitis had to be the annoying guy on both shows that you have to see because apparently Michael Cole being on both shows and being annoying isn't enough. So yes, basically The Miz scored the pin on... I want to say Zack, to win the match, and The Miz is still undefeated at WrestleMania. He's 3-0, 17 victories to go. He'll catch up. You'll see. Next, we had the CM Punk versus Chris Jericho for the WWE Championship. This match was actually really good, very quickly paced. The moves are excellent. There weren't any botches that I could see. And CM Punk forced Jericho to submit to the Anaconda of Ice, even after it was announced that Punk would lose the title if he was disqualified. So basically, Jericho spent the whole match trying to get Punk to disqualify himself by making fun of his dad and his mom and his brother and his sister and his uncle and his dentist and the guy who lances his boils, all that. Anyone you can name, he was in there doing it. But in the end, CM Punk did win. He made him tap out to the Anaconda of Ice. It was a really good match, actually, I have to say. So, and then we come to the main event. Never before and never again. We have The Rock versus... My bad. We have The Rock versus John Cena. With Flo Rida getting The Rock to the ring. And, oh God, I don't even remember. who had put Cena to the ring. Some annoying douchebag would have been perfect for him. So they go out there and they have their match. And let me tell you something. Aside from the really shitty sharpshooter that The Rock keeps doing, which he really can't do, he hasn't lost a step. 39 years old, hasn't had a match in 7 years or so, and he was still wrestling as if he'd never left. John Cena, for all his faults, and I mean, he was getting booed by, if there was 80,000 people there, 60,000 of them were booing him. But he went in there and he had a good match. I can't complain. The match was good. The thing that really shocked the shit out of me was that The Rock won. The Rock beat John Cena. John Cena went to give The Rock the people's elbow, but then The Rock popped back up, gave him the rock bottom, and pinned him. I'm not complaining. I mean, I'm not a big fan of John Cena, and I am a huge fan of The Rock, but I simply have to ask, how does The Rock beating John Cena help? He's not staying. He's going back to Hollywood to do his movies. And John Cena is the guy who's going to be carrying the banner. And I'm not a John Cena fan. I've had enough of the guy. He's been around for 10 years now, 6 or 7 on top. I mean, it's time for a new guy, but why would you, like, this reminded me so much, and I'm not talking in terms of talent or anything, but this reminded me a lot of when Bam Bam Bigelow lost a main event at WrestleMania to a football player, Lawrence Taylor. Why? I mean, who does that help? The Rock doesn't need it. He's already one of the biggest wrestling stars of all time. What does beating John Cena help him do? And I'm actually very surprised. The Rock usually never has a problem laying down for anybody. He's lost to the Hurricane, for God's sake. So, yeah, The Rock did win. I mean, all in all, it was a great show. You had your stupid shit, like Daniel Bryan losing to Sheamus in 18 seconds. And on the house shows, he's still losing in record time. And there was no reason for Cody Rhodes to lose to the Big Show. There was no reason for Kane versus Randy Orton to even take place. Aside from that, though, it was a good show. As far as WrestleManias go, if I was giving it some, like, I don't usually do number grades, but if numbers help, then out of 10, I'd give it an 8. It was a good show. Wasn't perfect, but it was really, really good. Now, before I go, as a special bonus, because I don't know when I'm going to get one of these out next, I want to give my thoughts on what happened after WrestleMania. The very next night on Raw, who should return but the next big thing, Brock Lesnar. My thoughts on this. Don't let him talk. He's been talking on Raw for the last few weeks, and he's really bad at it. It's really exposing him. I mean, look at the guy. He's a big friggin' 300-pound monster of muscle. Just let him go out there and just eviscerate people. I mean, it's really not that hard to get right. They're having a hard time with it, and I'm not sure why. Just send him out there and make him kick somebody's ass. Like, kick Santino's ass, or Dolph Ziggler, or, you know, someone like that, and just make it look like he can't be stopped. That's what you do. Anyway, guys, if I'm not as exciting as I normally am, it's rather late or early, depending on how you look at it, and I wanted to get this out. I hope it was good. I mean, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. I'm open to any feedback, letting me know if you think that this should be a reoccurring thing while I try to sort out my camera issues. But yeah, so that was my review of WrestleMania 28. I hope you guys all enjoyed it, and I'll catch you down the road. Until next time, snap into it, guys.